So far away, I came to work, didn't know that I might stay. I was so alone, everything was strange to me, but now this is my home, filled with friends and family.
Bella mama, yeah. Bella mama, yeah. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, yeah. I was born in Taiping, a little town north of Malaysia. I was born in Malacca, Malaysia, before the independence, so it was before under the British then.
Penang is a lovely island.
My journey from Penang to the UK was filled both with challenges and amazing experiences.
Yes, but 1970s, a lot of racism, bullying, it toughened me up.
Yeah. One colleague mockingly called me Chinese fried rice, which I replied to him, English fish and chips.
One of my teachers came from England and she came back and she told us all about the apple cheese.
I was only 18 when I came over from Malaysia. So my time at the hospital was the foundation of all our friendships and a really tight-knit community.
It really encouraged all of us, you know, at the end of the education to come over for something different.
Good school, had lovely teachers, lovely classes, and we are all good students.
But the nurses' training, you know, very strict. Couldn't cook our own food, but we found a way.
We love food. 4 F's, very important to us. Faith, family, friends, food.
In 1974, the year I was 20, I came to the UK. It was through God's plan. He guided me door by door, and I got accepted as SRN trainee. I was excited coming over, not knowing what it was going to be like. But when I first arrived here in East London, I was really, really disappointed. Oh my goodness, Where have I come to? Such a dreadful place. It's an old hospital, St. Andrews. Very old, you know? It's not like the modern one, bright. And I came in autumn, September, when it was quite cold. But the good thing was, there were lots of Malaysian nurses. Lots of senior nurses were Malaysian, and they're kind of helping us out, cooking for us, talking to us, sharing where the shops are, especially the Chinese things. And at that time, there were no local shops. We had to go all the way down to Chinatown to get Chinese stuff. I can never forget the first day I arrived in London. While the coordinator had left me halfway on my journey in the middle of Victoria Station, he said,
All right, love, you have to take the tube to King's Cross and then change into the Northern Line and go to Highgate.
But I've never been here. How would I know I've arrived? It's not that easy. I was a bit frightened, and I hope I don't miss a station.
Excuse me, do you know how to get to Highgate?
I want to know too. I don't know. Anyway, finally, I arrived at Lurs's home. My room was allocated, and the moment when I went into the room, wow, it's a box room with a bed, with a wardrobe, a sink, that's it. And then we shared bathroom, kitchen, and things like that. You know, our houses in Penang were quite big and spacious. Yeah, I was in real shock on my first day.
1970. I arrived in February. I'd applied to the UK and I was assigned a hospital in the countryside. When I arrived, I expected to go to the school. Nothing straight away. Then the matron came and told me,
I'm sorry, I can't put you in the med school. You know, you have just missed your entrance examination.
but they hadn't told me that in the letter. We were not informed at all. She was going to put me as nursing auxiliary from March till September. A friend of mine came and said,
Why don't you apply somewhere? Can start next month.
so I did. I applied to London and I got accepted. I told the matron, I have to go.
No, you can't go. You are under my guardianship. If you go, I am going to tell your mother that you are very, very naughty.
So, yeah, she did. And my mother got a letter saying I was so naughty and they would have to admit me to the ward to work, and I couldn't run away. You know why? In those days, they were getting a lot of Malaysian nurses to work 6-7 months as nursing auxiliaries. A friend of mine told me she'd been put in this situation.
If you can go, you go. Don't waste time like us.
Yes, I got the guts, you know. English wasn't good, but I wrote my resignation letter stating the reason why I left that place. I took my own discharge. Next day, I go to say my goodbyes, see the matron. What does the matron say to me? Go quietly. That's what she said. Go quietly. Phew.
Hey, how many babies have you delivered?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Lots and lots of them. One Christmas day, there were so many deliveries. I think they've been enjoying themselves earlier on in the year. They all came on Christmas Day. One after another, they kept coming. I don't remember how many. I just keep doing, I don't remember sitting down as well. And in between deliveries, I marinated a chicken. So everyone can enjoy, everyone in the ward can come and enjoy my chicken. We put it in the stove with the help of domestic staff helping me so I can continue with my delivery. About 4 a.m., a member of senior staff came and said to me,
Come, nurse, you and I are going to have a piece of your chicken, whether the place collapses or not.
so even if, we're going to spend 15 minutes sitting down and have a piece of my chicken.
Di sini sana,
Di sana senang, di mana-mana hatiku senang. Di sini senang, di sana senang, di mana-mana hatiku senang. La 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 la.
sini sana, di sana sana, di mana-mana hatiku sana. Di sini sana, di sana sana.
Was there a challenge that you felt you had to overcome?
I can think of one when I was at Royal Northern Hospital in 1977. I had just qualified as a new nurse. There was a gentleman who was very ill and he was terminal, He was having morphine in his syringe driver. You can see that he was in pain and all that. There was a staff nurse who was much senior than me, and then she just said to me, "Come, you're going to watch me now. I'm going to give this gentleman a bolus." So a bolus means he wouldn't live for long. I don't know these days. I suppose you call it euthanasia. And I thought, no, but she had to have someone. I was there, for years. That was 1977. For years, I had pushed that to the back of my mind and never think about it at all. I think in my heart, I knew that was a sad thing to do, but I didn't say it to anyone. And I thought, gosh, how could I speak up against this? She was an Australian nurse. She'd come over many years ago. So I'd kept quiet right throughout my nursing career until we had a course where we see a lot of terminal patients in St. Joseph's Hospice. The tutor was just asking us, what's bothering them that we would like to share? And that just came out. And she said, "Thank you for mentioning this and expressing to everyone. I never thought of it so much, but ever so often, when I see a terminal patient, that comes to mind. Now, 2024, it still reflects because I think in my heart, I knew it was wrong. That was my main challenge.
So long ago, filled with friends and family.
I was born in Malacca, Malaysia, before the independence, so we were under the British then.
Born in Taipei, a little village north of Malaysia.
It's lovely. Penang is still a lovely island. Lots of good food. Yes, happy childhood. Good school. Had lovely teachers, lovely classes. We were all very good students.
During our time, we don't have computer. We used to write our nursing care. We use the nursing notes. But now everything is all, you have to document everything in the computer.
My mum said to me, you go to other country, you got to work very hard. Hard work doesn't kill you. I said, you come to UK and try. You and I are going to sit down and have a piece of your chicken, even if this place collapses.
Evening night in Malaysia, we call cultural night. Cultural night that we perform.
4 F's, very important. Faith, family, friends, food.
Bella mama, yeah. Bella mama, yeah. Bella mama,